Yo, what up? It's your girl Joy, the Hip Hop Powerfon, and welcome to Twin Flame Tuesdays. Okay, so this is the Divine Masculine reading. Okay, it is the exact same thing as TGIF. I just moved it to Tuesdays. Okay, so yeah, you're gonna get the same deck. Okay, you're gonna get the same practical reading. We are not gonna talk about twin flame and all of that. I'm here to help you, okay, personally in life, not with your twin flame journey. Although, okay, these readings helping you to become a better person helps you reach your divinity, okay? So I ain't gonna hold y'all. We're gonna get right into it. The readings are still gonna be about the same length, no more than about 15, 20 minutes, maybe even 10 in some cases, okay? We got, things to do. So, we are starting out with the Knight of Swords. Moving forward with implementing your ideas, okay? I'm not going to get into astrology, like I said, it's going to be just like the TGIF readings, okay? I know divine masculines don't want to hear all of that spiritual, astrological, quote, mumbo jumbo, okay? They just want to get right into it. So, Knight of Swords, you have probably been having a lot of ideas just swirling in your head. You just don't know which one to jump on first, but you have narrowed it down, okay? And not only did you narrow it down, but the opportunity to implement this particular idea has presented itself, which is why you are moving forward in taking action, okay? And so the Knight of Swords is bringing, the message, publicizing, advertising. Okay, we're putting things out there. We are acting rationally and using logic. Okay, this is the time to implement this idea. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to take action and move forward with this particular idea. And that kind of helped you since you had so many ideas, and even though you narrowed it down, you probably still had maybe about 3 to 5 ideas that you wanted to capitalize on. But because the opportunity for this particular idea presented itself first, you decided to move forward. And that is, can't ask for anything better. Okay, the time is now. What are you waiting for? Okay, so let's see. What is the idea? Okay, 3 of Wands in reverse. I'm gonna show y'all the card upright so it can kind of make more sense. So the idea here is that you kind of realizing that you kind of in this on your own, okay? You are standing alone in this journey. No one's going to come out to help you. Not just yet anyway, okay? You can see the ships, okay? Some people will be like, oh, well, the ship's coming in. But if you look a little close, the ships are kind of going outwards. They are leaving, okay? And so that's how you know that you are alone. You are standing alone in this, okay? No one cares about your idea more than you. It is your baby. It is something that you gave birth to. That's why you care about it so much. And that's why you will do anything you can to protect it and make sure that when the time is right, it is cultivated, nurtured so that it can grow properly in its proper place. But only you, okay, can, what's the words I'm looking for? Only you, I know some of y'all probably saying, can prevent forest fires. But essentially, I guess that's what it is. Only you are going to take this serious enough, okay, to move forward and take action. Okay, and so when you do that, that allows you to have more control over your ideas and what is going on. Okay, that is kind of a strength that you have that you are essentially discovering. And so that is what's going to lead to your success. Kind of seeing the positive side of doing things on your own. I know technically you've kind of felt like you have always been on your own. You're a loner, you're a lone wolf. You've never had anybody to support your ideas or help you reach said level of success. However, because the ships are sailing out, you did have help. You had help, and that is what gave birth to those ideas. You saw something, and you thought about something. You thought about logic, you use reasoning, rationale, your intelligence, and that's how you cultivated these ideas, by watching other people. But those other people are no longer there. And so it's almost like, where else am I going to be getting inspiration? Okay. Usually you get inspiration from the people, places, or things that are around you. And so now that those people are no longer around, it's almost like, where am I going to get my next great idea? But I mean, you got so many, you can only focus on one at a time. Okay? So let's see. You know what? I'll take this up. Okay. 6 of Wands, success. So we're doubling up. This is what I'm telling you. You realize you got people right there. But these are kind of like, what do they call them? Your yes men. Okay? People that are not going to tell you no. They're not going to keep it real with you. Okay? But that's why you on the horse and they still walking. But we go from 3 wands to 6. Okay? This is literally victory, success, being uplifted. Okay? And so here, where you may feel alone, like you've lost your inspiration, here with the 6 of Wands, you are realizing that you are your own inspiration. You need that intrinsic motivation, that self-starting, internal motivative quality. Okay? And so you don't need other people to give you ideas. You don't need to necessarily feed off of anyone, because you know what you're doing. You are smart, you're intelligent, okay? And your way of thinking is not like any other, which is why you need to trust yourself and trust that your ideas are going to work out and allow you to be successful. You don't have to have a pity party. And yeah, these people there, your yes men, they're not going to be honest and be like, that's a bad idea. But sometimes yes men, they don't deter you. And sometimes as a masculine entity or energy person, whatever you identify as masculine energy, we're here, okay? You kind of feel like, kind of lost my train of thought. Feel like you've been, like you always hit a roadblock. You've always been deterred. You've always been stopped or cut off at the pass or not supported. But here, you know, you might be feeling that they're yes men, but I mean, that just means maybe your idea is just that good. Okay? Maybe all your decisions that you're making are the right ones. Maybe they are being honest, but you just don't trust them. And that is why it's giving the yes man or woman energy. Follow your intuition. That is how you know. Regardless of what anyone else says, you know what's right and what's wrong. You know when something doesn't feel right. Okay, you got to trust your instincts. Okay, they've gotten you this far. And if they haven't gotten you this far, it's because you likely weren't listening. Your gut feeling or your instincts is a muscle that you need to constantly exercise and keep it sharp. Okay, I know a lot of times we feel like the past is kind of holding us back, but that's not really true. Okay, that is not necessarily true. You got to stop seeing things in black and white. Yes, no, up, down, in, out, salt, pepper, hot, cold. There's always a gray area. There's always a gray area. And this is a major opportunity coming in for you at this time. Okay? A big opportunity. You waited until the time was right. Divine timing. Okay? I know sometimes divine masculines don't want to hear that. They want here now, right now. I put in, I get out. But that's not how intuition and gut instincts work. Okay, sometimes you gotta wait it out to make sure that things actually come to fruition the way that they are supposed to. Okay, it's about the details. And when you are impulsive or you do things so fast and you just jump head first, feet first into the fire, you miss the details. Even though you can jump into the fire, you just jumped in there with your regular clothes on. If you would have stopped and waited, you would have looked and you would have saw, hey, there's a fire suit that I can use to protect myself. Okay? It's the minor details. Okay? But just trust your instincts. Go with your gut. Okay? Because this is the 2 that multiplied the 3 to the 6. This is how you went from this to this, from feeling alone to having a group of yes men. Okay? Multiplication, multiply, that's being fruitful. And I don't know if anybody knows this, but this is a pomegranate. A pomegranate is a fruit. Okay? Be fruitful and multiply. And that is literally what happened. You went from 3 wands to 6. You went from no support to all of the support. Okay? And so you have to know that you can trust how things are flowing right now. Trust your feelings. A lot of y'all don't understand. They think that masculines or men only, the only feeling they're allowed to have is anger. Anger is a feeling. Like, okay, being frustrated, angry, upset. All of those are just negative feelings. Just like women are only supposed to be able to be sad. Okay, it's Men's Mental Health Month. So I need you to be aware of your feelings and how they are dictating your choices, because they do. Okay, sometimes when you feel angry, you might decide, I'm not doing anything. You put a stop to everything, and you shouldn't do that. It's okay to be angry. It's okay to be sad, depressed, upset, feel anxious, fearful. Fear is an emotion. Okay, and so you have to figure out or understand what is triggering these feelings and what do you normally do when these certain types of feelings arise, because some of those behaviors or actions that you take are going to have to change. Okay. Five of Swords. I told you. Sometimes you just feel defeated and you give up. But that will make things too easy. It's too easy to give up. Giving up is easy. Moving forward when challenges or issues arise is the hard part. Emperor. You want to be in control so bad. You got to be in control of yourself before you can take control of a household, another person, a group of people, okay? You want to be that all-encompassing leader, but are you authoritative or authoritarian? What type of leader are you? One is not like the other, okay? So you need to define those boundaries, okay? We don't want someone who, you know, a good leader isn't always hot-headed. They are very tempered in how they approach things. They think things through logically. They don't let fear, anger, or any of those negative emotions, frustration, feeling defeated, fear, they don't let those emotions dictate their next move. And what do people like to say all the time? It's chess, not checkers. But Joy, I don't know how to play chess. I mean, I don't either, but I know how the pieces move across the board. Okay? Can't go to war, but I know everybody's role and everybody's position. So play your part. Know your part. Play your part. You have a role in the grand scheme of things. What is that? Pillars, pillars. Now we're in the gray. Now we're in the gray. Now we're asking the right questions. Okay? You ask the question, you're going to get an answer. You are going to get an answer. Okay? So don't sweat the small stuff. Okay? What is my role? What is my purpose? Ask yourself. Sit down with yourself. You may not get an immediate answer. Stop thinking everything is this instant gratificated. Is gratificated the word? Gratifying, okay, response. This might be something that you're going to have to dwell on for a few days. Okay? But you will, I can guarantee you will get an answer. Okay? Oof. And once you get your answer, it is going to change how you see things. It is going to transform your belief system. You are going to enter a new mindset. You're going to out with the old, in with the new. And see right here, look, that's the Hierophant right there, asking the question of death. What is my role? What is my purpose? And you're going to find out. You are going to find out immediately. Immediately. And it might come from an unlikely source. I know I said I keep things practical because, you know, the masculine don't want to hear all that spiritual mumbo jumbo. But guess what? That's what you're going to get. And it might not come from me, but that's the answer you're going to get. I don't know your spiritual practice. I don't know if you go to church, mosque, synagogue, temple, or whatever you do. You might not go anywhere. But that answer is going to come. You see that sun rising in the background? Yep. Sun is associated in the Western culture with masculine energy. We got the summer solstice coming right on up. Summer is coming up next week. So you'll get your answer. You will definitely get an answer. And it's gonna, your ego might get a little hurt. Because you thinking it's one thing and it's probably something totally different. And that's okay. Embrace it. Is this one card or two? One. Great. King of Pentacles. Slow and steady wins the race. Being cautious. I told you, paying attention to detail. Being responsible, dependable. That's what true leadership is. That's what true leadership encompasses. Okay? I can't tell you one way or the other what is going to be the thing that puts you over the top. But that's something you have to decide and figure out on your own. You are a master at your craft. You ain't new to this. You're true to this. I hope this was helpful. And thank you so much for being a part of the first Twin Flame Tuesdays. And I will see y'all next week. Peace.